Hi Scorpio, welcome to BohoMystic. My name is Mary Nelly, and we have a really deep, interesting read. This one it kind of threw me for a loop. Okay, so when I asked about who wants to come forth, Scorpio came forward. I then asked what's going to be the theme of today, or what's coming forward, or can I get a sneak peek to pick the decks? Because I wasn't feeling called to any of the decks. And I heard quantum mechanics. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. That really helps. Scorpio, of course, quantum mechanics, right? So then I saw a large stag coming forward, not towards me, but like forward in some kind of nature scape. And it felt like there were other animals behind him. So it was like a stag, then it became like a lion, a horse. Like it was different animals coming forward, large, powerful animals. But they were like the leader of the pack. I felt like I wrote down guiding or herding these other animals. And then I'm like, were you a leader of an unlikely pack? Because they're not all the same. They're not all the same type of animal, right? So that was really interesting. And then I wrote down, they were all moving forward. Like they were, it's like they were all moving, going to a new place. If you hear my cat is really adamant about coming in right now, but he can't. He is, yeah, I will not be able to get through a reading if he's in here. So it's like, it's the season for the herd to move to another location. That's what it felt like. Like they were travelers. Oh, that's what it felt like. Like they were travelers, moving to a different location. Interesting. All right. So pick the decks that were just saying me, 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 me. And then I sat down, and during the pre-shuffle, my eyes kept going to two figures that I have. And it's Anubis and Horus. Then I heard having them look at me, right? They were in front of me. I moved them. They were kind of looking at each other and looking at me at the same time. And I heard two sides, same coin. So during the pre-shuffle, there were a lot of cards falling out. I couldn't even record all of them. I can't even remember all of them, but you had like the 10 of Cups was the first one that came out, which is really cool. You had the 7 of Wands, and in this deck, I love the 7 of Wands. Yeah, the 7 of Wands. I have a majors only deck that I'm actually going to use today, and I got the Tower, Death, Empress. I can't remember. The Hermit, I believe, is the other one. And then I got a Candle card. And I thought, are you guiding? Are you the guide? Are you guiding people along? Then I thought, with the cards that were falling out, I mean, are you struggling to be your own authentic self? I don't know. My mind just went to authenticity, and that's like what you're seeking, or you don't know how to be authentic in this world. I don't know. Then we went, then what came to me was going deep to find what you truly want. So are you guys having a like Tower-esque moment? Are you in hermit mode right now? Or are you finding yourself being put in a leadership role, or the leader of a pack of unlikely comrades in arms, or you're trying to band together a group? I don't know. The word even comes like unlikely misfits. I don't know. I don't know, Scorpio, what's going on. All right, so then I went into my meditation, which was even, I'm telling you, this one was It was crazy, crazy. Okay, so you're in like in a cave system. And then I knew that we were then like in the cosmos, in space, and we were just like in this tunnel, this energy tunnel. And we just kept going and going. And I heard space-time continuum. I'm like, oh man, the person I need to talk to, I can't talk to right now regarding this because he would help me. Okay, then we were driving, and I say we, whomever is in the car, me, you, if I'm looking through your eyes, or feeling you, we're driving through mountains. Beautiful, just driving through mountains. Then I see a person in meditation, right, with their legs crossed on the ground, but they're not on the ground. So there's an enormous X. And it felt like you were in space in this cosmos. And they were sitting exactly in the middle of the X, contemplating, meditating, right there in the middle of that X. That pulls up, and I see that X is not on something. I'm like, oh, is it like a floating island in the cosmos? No. You are sitting in the middle of that X, and that X is right on an eyeball, an eye, and large, enormous eye, and you're right in the middle of that eye, and there are stars twinkling all around. It was amazing and beautiful. I'm like, oh, you're tapped in, or you're seeing really deep. And Scorpio does that, right? And then I heard seeking and seeing. Then that X, I wanted to see more, so I followed the X. I focused on the X, and that X then became like it was spinning. It was like spinning, and I thought of a roulette wheel, and it looked like it was a roulette wheel. And then that roulette wheel, like that X became like a pie, like there's several, it's a circle with several X's, right? So it's broken up into, 8 pieces or whatever it is. And it becomes a large table. And then I thought of a poker table. And there were several people sitting at that table, like maybe, 6, 8, 10, depending on how big that table was. And I'm like, is that the unlikely pack? Are you sitting and communing with your guides, with your ancestors? Are you... And then I was being pulled out. But I wanted to know something else, because again, this is a very, what I'm getting is something I normally don't get. And it was very specific. So those there may be a lot of synchronicities in here for someone, or they may really resonate with certain people. You'll know if some of these things pop out at you. So then at the end, I went back in, and I was in that cave system again. But this time, a cave system, it felt like rocks all around me. And all of a sudden I see water falling from the cave roof, the cave tops. And we come upon a water source. And it looked warm, like a thermal spring underneath the earth. It was really beautiful. And I knew, and it felt good, like you came upon a treasure, like you came upon a secret. But it felt like you weren't there for the first time. It was and there was water, it was really warm and humid and wet in there. The walls were wet. There was water trickling down, and there was an opening at the end, and you can see daylight and sun. I'm thinking, are we underneath a waterfall? And you found this little cave under a waterfall. And that could be a synchronicity for someone, to be honest. It felt peaceful and warm and inviting, like it was your secret grotto. You didn't find it right there and then. You had already known where it was, and you were showing me. You were allowing me to see this special place that you have found. So I gave you all my impressions. I gave you everything that was coming to me during this extremely detailed pre-session. Yeah. So I looked up quantum mechanics. All right. So quantum mechanics is a fundamental theory in physics that explains the behavior of matter and light at the atomic and subatomic level. Quantum mechanics introduces concepts like superposition, an object existing in multiple states at once, and quantum entanglement, particles linked across space and time. Yeah. Mind freaking blown. So I think that you are definitely astral traveling. I think that you are experiencing this being in two places at once, existing in multiple places at once. I think that you are juggling what you do in this 3D world with overwhelming wants and desires and seeing how they fit in, and also an intense introspection, maybe ego shedding, hangman-esque type of experience. I don't know, but it's amazing. And then I looked up space-time continuum. All I felt was like Star Trek, but it's like you are breaking out of this 3D world, this 3D concept. You are like 4 or 5, God only knows how many Ds, dimensions you're at. You are breaking through the walls that we have placed upon us when we're here in this world. And I think that you are, and it may feel like you are breaking your brain, or maybe it's that you're breaking like your brain to figure out how to be and do all things to all people. That's actually coming to my mind. Because of that pack, and they're all different, yet you're the leader of all that pack, or you're guiding them. You may not even be the leader, but you're taking on a responsibility that isn't yours. That's interesting. And you are trying to look at every angle, anything that you might have missed to make yourself, or to give yourself an edge in being successful in whatever you're undertaking. Whatever it is that you are doing, committing to. Interesting. So my dear Quantum Mechanics Space-Time Continuum Collective, let's see what the cards have for you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I would love for you guys to become part of this family. This energy is cool. It is cool. It is, and I'm really, really grateful to be able to be part of it. So thank you so much. Bye. All right, Scorpio, let's see what the cards have for you. Let's see. I have a Majors Only deck that I'm going to use today. All right, Spirit. That was fast. All right, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Oh, this also has runes along with the majors, which I absolutely love. This has Birth Bro, which is the unknowable. It's the vessel. That's very interesting. The High Priestess, inner voice, intuitive instincts, unconscious. Yes, that's exactly. It's like you have figured out, right? With Birth Bro, there's an essence also of not everything will be shown to you. There's a trust there, right? It will unfold. Destiny will unfold the way it should. But I have a feeling like you with the High Priestess are actually accessing. You have figured out how to access the unknowable where other people can't. You are looking behind the scenes. It's like you're seeing things at the subatomic level. Here in our physical world, that can manifest itself where you are studying every little minute aspect of a situation so that you don't miss anything, but also that you have all the information at hand to make the right decision. Interesting. Okay. High Priestess, my friend. I think that's exactly that's who you are, and that's what you're accessing at this time. Okay, all right, Spirit. One card, please. One card, please, for the Scorpio collective. Bottom of the deck, we have 2 kittens. You must choose. 27 with 9. Yes, it's like you having... you are breaking down a situation and analyzing it from every single angle. But feeling pulled in one direction with your passion, with your intuitive knowledge, with your intuition, but you don't want to make that decision maybe. So you're trying to find reasons of why. Holy moly. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Two kittens. Like you have to choose between 2 amazing opportunities. Maybe to be that leader of that unlikely pack, or to commit yourself. It's like you have to choose which one are you going to commit to. And how difficult is that? Oh my goodness. I want both. And if there were more, I want more. And there's a 9. It's like you're at the end now of the decision. It's like you can't wait any longer. Oh, and my cat just meowed. I mean, oh my goodness. Okay, that's definitely confirmation. You are being told, or you know that this decision can't wait any longer, and you're making this decision by the end of this month or very soon as a mid-month reading. Maybe you're being offered something and you don't. For some reason, whatever decision you're making, your heart is being pulled in 2 directions. It's not a quick yes, no, or I'll jump on that. There's something here. I'm not sure. And it can be even between 2 people, and that's interesting. Maybe you're dating and you're at a situation now where you need to commit yourself to one, or you're being asked to be exclusive now. Okay. What else do we have here, Spirit? Okie dokie. One card, please. One card, please. Bottom of the deck, we have Zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. There's no question that you're protected, honey. If everyone at that round table is your team, your angels, your ancestors, everyone, you are definitely protected. And just the fact that you are accessing and being given access, that source is giving you access to maybe even your own Akash so that you can make the right decision, is that you are protected. You are being guided. You may be asked to guide, but you are also being guided. Okay, I'm going to get a career and money. All right, let's go. What's at the bottom? Heart. Okay. Emotional spending, joint finances, being supported. Oh my goodness. Careers associated with heart are counselor, guide, having a job you love. This may be what it's all about. This pack, this group. Joint finances. Is this taking your relationship to a new level? Committing yourself in a financial way to another person legally? And you don't know, or that's expected of you, but you don't know? I don't know. Or you're being offered a position to be that guide, supervisory position, leader position, because again, you were the leader of that pack, that herd. Okie dokie. One card, please. All right. Bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. Escape. Okay, there is so much here. Here's the person meditating on that X. I mean, just the word escape. Your intuition, or you may feel like you're getting cold feet. Or we have Mars, we have Pisces, intuition, Mars. It's like Mars is the do it, active. It's the catalyst for you to move forward, right? It's the fuel you need. And with Pisces, it's like pushing you through the moon card. It's like you have been thinking, again, long and hard. You were that person on that X. But it's time for you to make a decision. It's time for you to leave. Like, you have to come out of that hermit or hangman energy, and you need to move. Look how they're moving, these two dogs. Just like that herd was moving. You need to move forward. Again, that's what I wrote. Moving forward. You can't stay, like, there's only so much you can think about something. You know, the Two of Swords comes to mind. It's not just choosing between two things. And it's not just that you're so confused about it, but it's also just quieting your mind, tuning out the world, and just let the decision come forth. Don't overthink it. And I think that you are overthinking and delving so deep to the quantum level, to the littlest detail, to see if you can squeeze out a reason to do something or not to do something. I'm not sure which way you, like, I don't know where you are in this fence, but it's like you're trying to give yourself a reason not to listen to your intuition potentially. Interesting. This is a moon magic card. One card, please, for the Scorpio collective. You know what? I'm going to take them both. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have I seek balance and grounding. Waning, give us 3. That's what I wanted to say on this card. 12. That's a 3 also. This is creation. You are making a decision on what it is that this decision will create the next part of your life. It's like your decision will give birth to like the next decade, 2 decades, like the next chapter or books in your life. And that's why it's so difficult for this decision to be made. Or that's why you're thinking so hard, because you know that it will change your life irrevocably. And we also have a love affirmation card. Bottom of the deck, we have teamwork. Approach challenges as a team, collaborating to find solutions to difficulties. United we stand, facing challenges as one force forged by love. Yeah, those around that table seemed like your team. And that could be a team in real life. Your friends, your family, those that are your confidants, those who are like, it's like your brat pack, right? It's like your brat pack and rat pack. It's like, tap into those sources. Let them be your sounding board if you need to. And whatever decision you make, it's like, you know, it's like your ride or die people. Like, they're going to support you no matter what. They may see and be able to give you advice that you're blocking out because you don't want to see it or hear something. If this is work, if you have a mentor, this is a great time to start talking to them with their opinion or what they think could be the best route for you professionally. They may see things in a different light and know things because of their position that you don't know. So you may get insight from them that you otherwise wouldn't have access to. All right, let's get some of these. Tarot. These are your oracles. Let's do tarot. Simple spread, please, for the Scorpio collective. Scorpio, what do I need to know for Scorpio? We're going to start with that. Split the deck. That's your current energy. This is what's influencing it. This is the past. Reason for the reading, and from now to the end of the month, what it is that we need to know, your thoughts on all of this moving forward this month, your advice, and your outcome, my dear Scorpios. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. I think this is you not wanting to disappoint someone. I don't feel this is you. And if this is you, it's like, you know that you have this cup here filled. It's like, you know this cup is there. But you have to let go the dreams and the hopes that you had for these other cups. This is a really big turning point in your life. However this is playing out, as I always say about tarot, it divulges the karmic lessons that we are all experiencing. But these lessons, we're not living the same lives, right? So we're all experiencing these lessons in different ways, through different experiences. So however you are relating to this, however this resonates, this, I feel, for the Five of Cups, is acceptance. I mean, look at her looking. It's like she could easily go down with these other cups because of her feelings for them, but her hand looks like it's holding on to that cup, to that bowl, to that vessel. It's like, you know, again, I'm going back to that High Priestess, to your intuition, to that Hermit card that fell out in your pre-shuffle. It's like, you know you need to move forward. It's like you intuitively know what you need to do, but you're trying to find reasons of why. You're trying to find reasons to validate your desire of not wanting to. And it's not that you don't want what your intuition's telling you to. I feel like you're between worlds, right? You're in that space-time continuum. You're in that you're in superposition. You're in so many places emotionally, potentially, that because you feel so much and you don't want to have all these endings and beginnings and doing and breaking someone's heart or leaving this dream behind, but you know that you should, and it's like you are caught up in an endless pros and cons list. That is all right. That is exactly what I am feeling. But yet you know what you should do. Oh. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pick one of these runes. These are witches runes, Norse runes. We have some astrology in here. Let's see what comes out for you. Oh, Athala. So with Athala, I mean, this is your identity, your ancestry, your lineage, your family, your place of home. Those that came before you, those will come after you. So maybe this is about family, or maybe this is about you starting a family or committing to someone. Like I said before, I was alluding to marriage, but it could be different partnerships. It doesn't have to be marriage per se. Like, you are taking everyone's You are taking everyone in consideration for this decision. And I hate to say it, but it's your decision. I know you may fall into, like, you think it's a team. Maybe you're giving everybody an opinion and you shouldn't. Right? Maybe you're giving everybody a seat at the table when that table should just be a table for one. Like, you may be opening yourself up to getting so many opinions and so many differing opinions that it's clouding your own decision making, because you're giving everybody a say in your home, in your family, at work. Yet there's no question, this is a deeply, deeply spiritual, personal choice. And in the end, it only can be made by you and no one else. And I think you know that. I think you know that. Maybe you are afraid of hurting your family's feelings, someone that you love, or those that you consider family feelings, their feelings. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle. Let's see what your oracle cards and see what's going on. Oh, the star, Wunju, joy, trust, relief, hope, rebirth, faith, spirituality. Look at you looking at that ship. It's so funny because that word belief under star, all I saw is relief. I think you are making this decision and you're going to have a huge sigh of relief. It's like it's like you've been waiting at the shore. You finally see that ship coming in. And yes, you created an entire world over here potentially, but it's time for you. It's time for you to get on that ship and sail to a new beginning. Rebirth, faith, spirituality. You are Scorpio. I think that you know and you feel that this is one of your largest rebirths that you have experienced or will experience. And it's beautiful. And it will bring you so much joy and peace Again, you are following your true north. You are being given the opportunity to follow your true north. And I think that you may go in that direction by the end of the month. How exciting. And I just want to add in there healing. Not for you regarding this. I think I think you will heal from your disappointment or you disappointing others. And the others will also heal. Others will move on. This is work. They will fill your position. You know, I think one of the worst things or one of the hardest things for people to accept and actually believe is that the world will move on. And it does move on. With or without you, right? If this is where you should go, they're going to heal, they're going to be successful, and they're going to be able to do what they need to do. You cannot write everyone's story. You're not the main character in everyone's story, just your own. Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sight. Absolutely. I think that you are literally being given the gift of sacred sight. I think you are accessing your gift of sacred sight. I think that you are, as I said, this rebirth has shaken you to your core, and that loosened something, that you went above and beyond the 3D. You asked to see, and you are being given those keys to see what it is you should do. Don't lose sight of that. 11. This is your path. Cheetah. Get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. Yeah. I mean, as I said before, the 2 kittens. You must choose the escape card. It's time. It's time for this decision to be made. I don't think that you can hold off on expressing yourself. And I think you're going to see that by the end of the month. Gift for money and finances, giving and receiving, sudden windfall, generosity. Careers that are associated with the word gift are financial support, work surprise, and vacation. Once you start going and listening to your intuition, once you make that decision that is best for you, made by you, I think that you're going to see how everything starts falling into place. When you make decisions that are for your highest good, things start falling into place. You flow in the cosmic water. You feel the life force energy. You're not struggling against a current. You are being taken by the current. And I think that is the gift that you're going to receive. I think that, yes, this is a very difficult decision. I think this is a very difficult life-altering decision, potentially. One way or the other. Because I do feel like some people are going to go one route and potentially hurt someone's feelings, or that's your fear, and the others are going to go another route and be disappointing someone else. I think like whatever it is that you choose, there's going to be someone that's not happy with your decision, but that's not your problem. I think that you need to do something. I think that the decision that you make for your highest good is going to open so many new doors for you that this will truly be a rebirth of Scorpio. You are going to shed and allow a new beginning by the end of this month. Right? With that full moon that we just had in Sagittarius, such an expansive, crazy shedding and restructuring of our lives. And I think that with this new moon coming up in Cancer, you are, if this is in this time, June 2025, I think that you are going to see an entire new world open up to you. Rebellion, yes. Mars again, you are being told to move. You are being told to go. That fire is right under your butt. Aquarius. Idealistic, independent. I think that you're being called maybe even to get out of your water suit. Let the spirit of Aquarius guide you. And of course with Aries, I mean, that fire suit, I mean, we're talking about Mars. Look at how he's taking that sword and putting it towards these people. You are being poked and saying, hey, let's keep going. This is a huge thing coming into your life. And this is a decision that has come from all your hard work, all the time that you put in. Don't feel bad if it didn't work out the way you wanted it to and you now need to go somewhere else, or now it's time for you to do bigger and better things potentially at work, or leave this company for an amazing opportunity at another company. You need to think of yourself. That is not selfish. Self-care, self-love is not selfish, because you at your best will be the best for everyone else. All right, next. I shine my light outwards for all to see. Moon goddess Diana. Yes. Moon goddess Diana is also Artemis. She is the wild woman aspect, right? The wild feminine. She is the huntress. She is the protectress. I think maybe you're being, I just said those two words and now I'm getting, you're being torn between being a protector and a huntress. You need to shine. You need to shine. And don't hide that success from those around you because you feel bad that you're succeeding while others may not be at this time. Everybody is on their own path. You staying stagnant or hiding your light because you don't want them to feel bad is not what they need. Your light will be contagious, and your light will seek their light, and their light will seek yours in time. I always sign off, and I always have in my description, and it's something that's been so powerful for me lately, for quite some time now, and that's, may the light in me always find the light in you. That is my goal with this channel. And I think that you are being asked to shine your light so that others will shine their light back. I know my shadow side and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. Yeah, I mean, I think that Scorpios, this is your wheelhouse. I think that you have been working the shadow aspects of these decisions, these feelings, for quite some time. And you are willing to transform them, but I feel that your concern for other people, it's like you don't want to disappoint anyone. But unfortunately, that's part and parcel to making decisions that lead to change. Not everyone is willing to change with you, and not everyone is supposed to. Maybe your decision will allow them to step up in their own right as a leader. to problem solve in a way that they've been depending on you to do for them, but they can do it themselves. Good decisions born out of love and light and for your highest good bear fruit in others. Last one is empathy. Empathize without judgment and share freely to deepen connection. In understanding, we find connection. I think this is where you are. I think, in my opinion, you're empathizing too much. Pulling out of that is so difficult because it's very difficult to decipher what is yours and what is someone else's. Or what is good for you is not the same thing that is good for someone else. And your feelings count as much or more in this situation than theirs. And I know it sounds harsh, but it isn't. Their feelings, their emotions, their lives, their path is theirs to carry and to do and be with and grow from. And you will actually do more help empowering them with your decisions than staying meek and hiding your light. All right, let's look at your... Well, I didn't think this was going to be a little bit of tough love, but we know that you have this star. I think you're making this... You are letting that light shine. You know it's time for Scorpio to shine, baby. Shine. All right, let's look at your current energy right now, Scorpio. Knight of Wands. Yes. Look at the horse in the back. Your fire has been lit. I mean, you have Mars here twice. Mars is like, hey, Scorpio. Your fire has been lit. You just need to be able to walk outside of those 4 wands. You need to open that door and go. Now, what's your influencing card? 7 of Cups. The synchronicities in this is beautiful. Yeah. I mean, I think that's all we've been talking about. I think that you are being held in place by your own overthinking. You are so worried about choosing wrong and doing, but yet you know what you should do, but let's bring it back. These, I think, represent people even more so than the situation. Or your job, your coworkers, your boss, your family, your partner, maybe someone you're dating. I don't know. It's like and here's the snake. I see this as regeneration. It's like you need to shed all of this doubt. You have exhausted and done your due diligence times 100. It's time. It's time for you to make that decision that you know you need to do, and you're going to be a success at it. And all of these other things that you think are going to be disappointed or be harmed in some way, it's going to be okay. Because you're making the right decision for yourself, and I feel for everyone involved. I really do. What past energy has been leading up to this? Ace of Swords. Yeah, you've been caught in your head. I think that look at the mathematical equations here with the quantum mechanics and the superposition and the space-time continuum. I think you've been stuck in your head. I think you have been given this access. Where was that? In Perthrow, right? With the High Priestess and the unknowable. You have actually gone into the unknowable. That's how exhaustive, and that's the exhaustive research that you have done, and the hemming and hawing and pros and cons that you have done in this situation. You have been given the gift of insight and sight. Where was that card? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, the gift of sacred sight. You have been given this gift of sacred sight. And I think it was meant to be momentary. for you to have that epiphany or breakthrough of what you should do. But I believe that, you see how it's a spiral staircase? All I see here is that you have just been stuck. You've been going round and round, deeper and deeper and deeper, and you were only supposed to go pick out that bit of information that you needed. Instead, you're reading the entire library. Wow. What is this all about from now to the end of the month? 10 of Pentacles. Well, family, but the 10 of Pentacles is not just family. It's everything. It's your career. It's your job. It's your health. I think that you are thinking of your future. You are thinking of a legacy that you would like to leave in this world, or that you would like to start creating, right? Taking that first step on that path to creating a legacy, the financial stability in your life. And this decision, I believe, will catapult you to achieve this. This is what this is all about. Interesting. Family. Do you start a family? Look at how this little child is holding these two people's hand. I mean, like, is touching or reaching up for both of them. Is this, are you being united? Is it time to commit and create? Is it time to go seek your pentacles so that you can do this in time? You have faithful companions in your life. You really do. With the teamwork card. You have a team that's always by your side. Have you checked in with them? Have you told them your ideas? Have you told them what's happening? Have you been vulnerable? That card, vulnerability, fell out in the pre-shuffle. Have you been keeping this all to yourself and not expressing this to those that love you and that can actually help you? Have you been vulnerable with others, expressing how torn you are in making these decisions and trying to explain the reasons why you're leaning towards one way or the other? How are you going to be feeling about all of this from now to oh my goodness. The cat just, okay. The Tower. Yeah. Look at these butterflies coming out of there. That's your rebirth. I think that this decision is big and will change everything moving forward. I think it will change everything forward in a great way. But I think this is a tower that is not, I think you feel, right? This is how you feel. I think this is a tower that you are doing. And you realize that as Scorpio. You realize that whatever decision you're making will be a tower moment for yourself and for others. I think it's going to affect others, and that's why you've been hesitating making this decision. Wow, my dear friends. Okay, what's your advice then from now to the end of the month? Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. It's like you've been given that seed, right? With the Ace of Swords. And you are being told the seed that you retrieved with that Ace of Swords that you were given is time for you to move forward with it. It is. It's time for you to plant that seed and create this 10 of Pentacles, which is the reason for all of this. Create that world that you want to live in and establish here in the 3D. that joy, that interconnection. Wow. I'm sorry I keep saying wow, but this is, yeah. This is something super hard, not sad. I feel like I feel how much this is taken up in your heart space, in your mind space, in your world. It's like you go to bed thinking about this. You've done all the research. Like, it's like you have been consumed by whatever this is. And it's been a lot. See what the outcome is then for the end of the month. Oh, oh my God. 6 of Wands. Ah, that's amazing. Amazing, Scorpio. Amazing. There's your star. You are going to make the decision, and you're going to be celebrating because of that. And I think that you're going to be celebrated by those that love you, knowing that it was the right decision and that they support you. And I think you're going to be surprised at how many people do support you and your decision. I don't think that you're going to damage your reputation the way that you thought you would with others. But all I feel about this card is that it's you. I mean, look at how she has her arms outstretched in front of her. It's like, thank goodness. Like, I did it. I did it. And the amount of relief that's coming with that is enormous. That's how I felt when I saw this, when it came out. My reaction, I think, tells you. I felt like, thank God. It's like you made the decision. You didn't let the deadline pass. You feel amazing. You feel like it's like seeing that light at the end of the tunnel and you just reach it, right? It's like seeing the sun and you're like, thank goodness I'm through the worst of it. I feel amazing. I feel, because once that decision is made, everything else falls away and you just are left with a sense of purpose and a sense of self because you are authentic to your needs. And it's funny, that's what I said. Are you searching for authenticity, for the truth? And I think you have been. And it's like, once you allow that to come forth, once you allow that light out, it feels amazing. And I think that you are going to have that huge sense of relief, of peace within yourself, of happiness, of pride within yourself for doing what it is that you know that you should do. I am really proud of you, Scorpio. It takes a really big person, confident person, enlightened person to realize that your light needs to be expressed in this world. Your truth needs to be expressed in this world. And the amount of care that you have taken for other people's feelings in this is so commendable. You are, I don't know, you're a love bug. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what came to me. You're a love bug. And you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But you also don't want to hurt your chances of building that life that you want. So congratulations. I am so proud of you. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. All right, Scorpio. You guys are so wonderfully intense and deep and I don't know. The dark horses in all of this. I love your energy. You're so beautiful. I hope that you see that within yourself. All right, guys, take care. Bye.